Ever wondered how lollipops are made? It's a question that has undoubtedly sparked curiosity among many of us at some point. The lollipop, a simple yet magical confection, has been a source of joy for generations. But do we ever stop to think about its journey? From a humble beginning as a tiny sugar crystal, how does it transform into this shiny, colorful treat that we all know and love? The world of lollipops is far more fascinating than you might imagine. It's a sweet saga that begins with simple ingredients and ends with a whirl of colors and flavors. And the best part? Every lollipop tells a story. A story of creativity, craftsmanship, and an unending love for sweets. So, are you ready to dive into the delicious details? Are you ready to unravel the mystery of the lollipop? Stay tuned as we reveal the secrets behind these delightful sweet treats. Sugar, water, and corn syrup, the holy trinity of lollipop making. Yes folks, it's that simple. Or is it? Let's take a closer look. Sugar, the sweet siren of the culinary world, is our star player here. It's the foundation of our treat, bringing that signature sweetness we all crave. Water, the unsung hero, acts as the diluting agent, ensuring our sugar and corn syrup merge into a harmonious, sticky blend. It's like the peacekeeper in this sugar-fueled symphony. And then we have corn syrup. Corn syrup, the adhesive that binds our sugary concoction together, giving our lollipops that smooth, glossy finish and perfect chewy texture. It's essentially the magic wand in our potion brewing process. And let's not forget the flavorings and colorings, the personality traits of our lollipop. They transform this sugary mix into a rainbow of taste sensations. And voila! With just these three ingredients, we're ready to create our magical, sugary delight. Now put on your imaginary chef hats, folks, it's cooking time. Imagine you're a wizard or a mad scientist, whichever tickles your fancy, because we're about to transform simple ingredients into something magical. We're going to cook up a storm, or rather a syrup. The key here is temperature control. You see, sugar is a bit like a diva. It needs constant attention and the right environment. Too hot, and it might throw a tantrum and burn. Too cold and it won't perform, leaving us with a crystallized mess. Just like Goldilocks, we're looking for just right. First, combine your sugar, corn syrup, and water in a pot. Stir it gently, like you're calming a baby dragon. Now hold your breath and turn up the heat to medium-high. The sugar will dissolve and the mixture will start to boil. This is where things get exciting, because now we play the waiting game. Wait for the mixture to reach a temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the magical number, folks, and remember, no stirring once it's boiling. We don't want to agitate our sugar diva, but don't wander off for a nap either. Keep a close eye on the temperature. As the temperature rises, the mixture will transform before your eyes like a caterpillar into a butterfly, or in this case, a pot of goo into a sticky syrup. This is the moment when our sugar diva takes center stage, becoming a thick, bubbling potion, reminiscent of a witch's cauldron or a science experiment gone right. Be patient, let the mixture do its thing. Remember, good things come to those who wait. And while you're waiting, take a moment to appreciate the sweet aroma filling your kitchen. It's the smell of victory, my friends. Once the mixture hits that magical 300 degrees, turn off the heat immediately. Congratulations, you've just tamed a sugar diva and created a beautiful syrup, all ready to be turned into delightful lollipops. And there you have it, folks. Our potion, air syrup, is ready for the next stage. Ever played with Play-Doh? Now's your chance to relive those memories. So we've got our hot, sugary syrup in the prime of its youth, eager to evolve into a lollipop. But how do we get it there? It's time to talk about shaping and cooling. Picture yourself back in your childhood, squishing and molding your favorite Play-Doh. It's pretty much the same thing, except this time, you're crafting something much tastier. First things first, we're going to need some lollipop molds. These are the unsung heroes of the lollipop world, quietly dictating the shape and size of our sweet treats. You can get them in all sorts of shapes and sizes, from classic circles to intricate stars and hearts. But remember, you can't have a lollipop without a stick. So, while the syrup is still warm and malleable, we insert the sticks right into the molds. It's like planting a tree, only sweeter and less environmental. But we're getting off topic. Now all we have to do is pour our hot syrup into the molds. Imagine you're a sculptor, delicately crafting your masterpiece. Except instead of clay, you've got sweet, sticky syrup. And instead of a chisel, you've got, well, a spoon. It's a little less glamorous, but I promise it's just as satisfying. Once our lollipops are all snug in their molds, it's time for the cooling process. This is where the magic happens. As the syrup cools, it begins to harden, transforming from a sticky liquid into a solid, shiny lollipop. It's like watching a caterpillar become a butterfly, but without all the waiting and creepy crawling. And there you have it. It's a simple process, but one that requires a delicate touch and a bit of patience. But the end result is well worth it. A vibrant, shiny lollipop, ready to be enjoyed. And just like that, our sticky syrup transforms into vibrant, shiny lollipops. From a humble sugar crystal to a radiant lollipop, what a journey it has been. We started with mere grains, plain and unassuming. Then, like a magician, we stirred in a little bit of this and a dash of that, transforming those grains into a bubbling pot of sweet, molten magic. Remember the heat? The sizzle that signaled the birth of something truly special? It was like watching a caterpillar morph into a butterfly, but sweeter, and with fewer legs. Then we poured out our dreams onto a cool surface and watched as they hardened into reality. And now, here it is, the star of the show, the belle of the ball, our lollipop, gleaming with pride and radiating deliciousness. From a sugar crystal to a candy wonder, it's been a journey of 1,000 flavors, and that, my friends, is the sweet, sweet journey of a lollipop. Now go ahead and enjoy your well-earned treat.